Hi, I'm Peter Travers, movie critic for Rolling Stone, and this is the big 4th of July weekend at the movies. And this is where money is made. The older movies here, many people always go to the movies. I thought, we should watch fireworks or something, but no, we go to the movies. And what's the movie that's going to make the most money this 4th of July weekend? That would be called the Twilight Saga, Eclipse. Yes, number 3. If you remember, I reviewed number 1 and I went, oh, but then I reviewed number 2 and I went, oh God. And now I've got number 3 and I'm saying, again and again, so dull? Why? Why does it have to be so dull? Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, are they in love? People wonder. Tabloids are filled with the story about this romance between the two of them. And yet here we have 3 movies in which they're in love, and I never feel any of it. This is Kristen Stewart as Bella, the human in love with the vampire, played by Robert Pattinson. He's Edward Cullen. And she goes, why can't you turn me into a vampire? Why can't I be a vampire? I don't want to. You'll lose your humanity. It will be bad. And so to complicate matters, in the last movie, she meets a normal kid. She meets a guy who's a year younger than she is, played by Taylor Lautner. His name is Jacob. And it seems like suddenly Bella Swan, played by Kristen Stewart, is going to have a normal life. And what is this guy? He's a werewolf. He's a werewolf. This girl can't cut a break. She doesn't meet anybody who doesn't transform into something else. I just wish everybody in this movie could transform into something or someone interesting. They don't. Oddly enough, the books, which I'm going to confess here, I've read all 4 of them. And I've read actually the new novella about a little girl, a 15-year-old named Bree Tanner. It's called, The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner, all by Stephanie Meyer, who is Mormon and who creates this thing in these movies about virginity. I mean, Bella Swan is going to stay a virgin until she marries Edward Cullen, Robert Pattinson. And you people out there have to decide whether you're Team Edward, our pets, or Team Jacob, which is Taylor Lautner. If this is what you want to spend your time doing, do it. I waited in this movie because the last one, New Moon, had a good last section set in Italy where everything goes on in Italy. It's like, boom, there's chases, there's horrible people, there's the Volturi, who are really evil. Michael Sheen and Dakota Fanning were really great in that. And Dakota Fanning shows up in this in 2 scenes and is really, really good. She's very scary. She's got those red eyes. But I'm sorry, people, I can't get on this bandwagon. I just can't do it. I tried. There are a lot of minor characters who are interesting in the movie, and they have like 1 scene and they're gone. So there's no character development. It should have been a mini-series. It should have been something like that we could have enjoyed. But what I do love the idea of is these newborn vampires. When you're a newborn vampire, when you're made by one of these evil things, you have 7 months where you're more powerful than they are because you're human and you've got human blood mixed with the vampire blood and you could just kill anybody. And in this movie, you see these newbies. They're going to come out. They're controlled by a lady vampire who wants to kill all those Cullens, all those people. And she gets these newbies and they come out of the water and they go, and they come toward you. And you keep waiting for something to happen. And instead, what do you get? You get the big scene in the movie, which is the Cullen family of vampires teaching Jacob's family of werewolves how to fight the newborns. And what happens? These little werewolves, they just look like giant digital puppies. I have a puppy, Ethan, I love him, he's a Shetland sheepdog. They have the eyes of that. They're so not terrifying. I don't care how big they're made digitally, and they come at you, they go like that, and they're still not scary. Nothing in this movie is scary except the non-existing acting in it. I keep waiting. When are these people going to act? They don't act. They mope. They go, oh, I wish. Oh, I can't. Oh, and it. So all you get are those moments of leaping shirtless Taylor Lautner and all his brothers in the werewolf land. And then boom, suddenly they're furry, and I don't know what happens to their underwear. It just disappears, and they're furry little dogs. And they mumble and talk and go, like my dog does, Do you want to see this? Go ahead. Go ahead. Come crying to me later. But I'm not going to give you any sympathy. I'm Peter Travers.